Get ahead of 99% of men. And the truth is, it's so easy. And you can do it. And there's 4 things you need to implement. And the reason I say it's easy because 99% of men are out of shape. Look at me. That's me. That's how I used to be. I need a bra for my breasts. I'm 6 months pregnant. And to be honest, I'm not like this anymore. I've gone down about 2 bra sizes, but speaking of bras and tits, most men are watching Mia Khalifa, Lana Rhodes, beating their meat, not having any purpose in life, playing video games. I used to play 25 hours of League of Legends a day. Just 24 hours in the damn day. But I was doing it. I found a way. And gaming, I still do it from time to time. I play my Nintendo Switch, but that's after I work, after I've done putting the work in, after I've gone gym, I work at my job, I finish doing what I set out to do. I just having some kind of purpose in life. But most men, this is their life. They wake up, beat their meat, go to work, come home, eat terrible food, beat their meat again, play Smash Bros, go to sleep and repeat, and beat their meat once again, because that's the only thing that fulfills their life. They're watching anime, but not the anime that me and you watch. They're watching anime with the girls with the bazonka zoinks and just blasting all over themselves. They don't have no purpose in life. That's the girls they simp over. Or maybe they want a girl like this or this. They want to smash both these girls, and you probably do too. But these guys are just, all they're doing is playing Smash Bros. They probably want to smash Princess Daisy as well. She can get it as well. But how are you gonna attract a girl like this and this if you're just playing Smash Bros? And maybe no matter what you do, you'll never attract a girl like this. But the sad thing is, you'll go ahead and call a girl like this mid. You hate on another man. A guy's on a date with a girl like this, and you call her mid because you're watching Lana Rhodes, you're watching Mia Khalifa, and your perception is just tainted, just distorted because of all the corn you're watching, all the adult videos you're watching, and it's literally destroying you. And then most men are just eating terrible food. As I said, the physique's not there, lazy, won't get up, won't get to work, comfortable in their life, go to work, eat the terrible food, beat their meat, sleep, repeat, go to the job they hate. Nothing wrong with having a job. I have a job. I quite enjoy my job. But just go to work, beat their meat, and never evolve in life. And I want to say, most men just don't try shit. They don't just do stuff to do stuff. They've always said they want to get into personal training. They see the flyer on the window. They don't make the call. They don't apply for the new job. They just stay where they are. They don't make the YouTube video. They don't open that business they said they'd open. They just stay literally where they are. Stay stuck in time. They say they want to climb. They want to go on a hike. When did you go on the hike? They want to approach the girl in person to get the date. When did you approach her? She didn't see you because you didn't go up. You didn't say hi. You didn't say your name. You didn't approach. You didn't find out if she would mess with you or not. Because there's 2 options. She messed with you or not. But you didn't take any of the options. You take the third one, which was beat your meat to Lana Rhodes, play Smash Bros, smash yourself, and just be a loser. And the next thing is, most men just hate. And I'm gonna get into the 4 things in a bit, but most men literally just hate. I had a YouTube comment a few days ago. It was like, Joe, why are you doing YouTube videos? Just get a job, bro. What do you mean? How are you making that perception? I have the job. But just because you can't do it, just because you can't have a job, go to the gym, work on your physique, have a girlfriend, go on dates, have a social life, try to improve your social skills. I'm not the most confident guy in the world, but I'm improving my skills as I go along. Just because you can't do that, just because you have to go to work, beat your meat, sleep, repeat, doesn't mean everyone else has to. Just get a job, bro. My job starts in about 2 hours. It's 7 AM. And my job, I've worked so hard. I've worked in the warehouses. I've worked in the cold freezer warehouses. I've grinded, and now I can have a job that I quite like. Managers. I'm turning my PC on, and that's my work. I'm working in this same position here. My manager's cool. It's alright, and I've got time to record these videos. I've got time to go to the gym. I've got time to develop my skills. I might go out later. I might meet my girl, but who knows? And the first thing I want to talk about in terms of to get ahead of 99% of men, in terms of just getting ahead of the curve, is you need to make fast moves with a future mindset. See, most men want this lifestyle. They wouldn't mind it. They wouldn't mind having 2 beautiful women, wearing the watch, the cool watch, doing all these great things. But the fact is, most men have no future mindset. They have a present mindset with slow moves. They just don't do much. They're just swiping on Tinder and expecting to get a girlfriend, go on a date. That's me, my girlfriend. As you can see, I've got the receipts. This actually wasn't me. 0 matches on Tinder, to believe it or not. Maybe 2 matches a month. Which, one was a bot, one was probably an old man. But that's besides the point. Most men have they just have slow moves, they work slow, and no future mindset. The future mindset is where you know that the results won't come today. You know that the biceps won't be this big by tomorrow. You know that it's going to take some time. You know that you need to grind. You know you need to work on your coding skills to get the job, to gain some skills. But most men just don't do that. Most men have slow moves that they do 1 hour a day of any work, and then they expect to have the lifestyle they want right there and then. But that's not what you want. You need to be hasty. You need some urgency about it, but you need to also know that it's going to take some time. So that's why I say you need to have fast moves and a future mindset. In 1 week, you won't go from this to this. You won't lose fat that quickly. So most men try to go to the gym. They still look the same as this after a week or 2, and then they think, damn, this doesn't work. Most men are just beating their meat. They try no fat. They try to get a real woman in real life. It's not working, so they just go back to the lotion and the tissues. And it just doesn't work. Most men just don't do that. And when you learn that, when you learn to just keep grinding, keep moving every day, doing something to better your life, 1% better every day, not 100% better every day, 1% better. When you know that it's gonna take time and you put the action in, you're gonna get some success. I'm telling you. You just need to stay tight. Go for the ugly phase, the sprouting phase. When you plant the seed, the roots, that's the rooting phase. You can't see the plant above the ground. It's not growing above the ground yet. It's the roots. So that's what you need to do. That's the first thing. The second thing is, most men just can't say no. So you have a dilemma. You want to go to the gym, you're grinding. You want to build your bicep, build your physique on a Friday night. But then your 2 buddies are saying, damn, bro, come to the club. There's going to be bad girls there. These girls, damn. It's going to be good. We can get drinks. We can order pizza after. But damn, this is going to be so cool. These girls, they're quite nice, but the other girl, she's an 8. She's an 8 out of 10. You need to come meet her. You need to come meet her. You're her type. It's a guaranteed smash. Now, what are you going to do? Yes or no? Are you going to say yes and go to the club, potentially smash? Or no? I promised myself I'm working on my physique. I'm working on my health. Now, if you say yes, I probably won't blame you. It's a guaranteed smash. And to be honest, a few years ago, I would have said yes too. But the fact is, if you make a promise to yourself, you must say no. 99% of guys will just skip out on what they said, skip out on their diet. But why can't you say, not right now? Why can't this club situation happen another time when you didn't promise yourself, when you've already done your workout? Because they can both coexist, but you have to keep promises to yourself. Be able to say no. And because most men can't say no, they miss out on improving themselves every single week. They'll go on the video game. They'll go to the club, chase girls they don't really even want. And it's just lame and sad. And you're just gonna tell yourself lies all the time. You're gonna tell yourself that your word doesn't mean anything. And you need to value yourself. Value everything you say and do. And your parents, they want you to be a doctor, go to university for something you don't want to do. Now, university is cool and they want the best for you. But is that really the best for you or the best for what they want of you? Look, when you were born, there was an umbilical cord attached to you and your mother. And that was cut. Well, hopefully you're not still attached, but that was cut. And now there's still a mental, emotional, umbilical cord where you're relying on everything they do. You're just going by what they say. But with your parents, there's an umbilical cord to them, mentally. When is that going to be cut? When are you going to say, no, look, sit your parents down? I've got a passion for personal training. A lot of people are making money doing that. I don't want to be a doctor. I want to learn software. I want to code. And when you do that, you show them results. You show them you're passionate about it. You show them that it just really means so much to you. Because you have one life. Are you going to waste that life doing something that someone else wants to do? You've seen the opportunities out there. You're going to do what they want you to do. Now, if you're doing something stupid, like studying gender studies at university, then yeah, probably listen to your parents. But if you have a true passion, if you have some true desire to do something that, and you know it deep down that you're built for that, that's something that's literally you. That career says you. That career says that's what you want to do. Then do it. And then some parents even say, oh, don't go gym. What? Bro, I'm going gym, and maybe you'll be inspired to go gym too. I started going gym. I started talking about it to my family, and my grandma's now walking every day, increasing her health, increasing her life expectancy. So yeah, you can motivate people by just saying no and being a man. Then your parents will respect you for that when you start being a man. But most guys just argue with their parents, don't do anything, don't get out, don't cut the umbilical cord. And when you don't do that, you'll be a boy, not a man. So why can't you just say to the friends, to the family, not now, bro. There's gonna be baddies there. We can get to gold on League of Legends, finally. We've been stuck in silver. Oh my god, there's a new pizza place down the road. Oh, they have donuts and burgers too. Why can't you say, not now, bro? Because at the start of your journey, you need to have some discipline. You need to grind for a certain amount of time. Yeah. Look, this would be cool, but you just can't say yes all the time. Not now, bro. How hard is that to say? You haven't got to explain yourself. Bro, I can't because I've got to do this, I've got to go to the gym. Bro, not now, bro. Become scarce. It's in the 48 laws of power. Become scarce and you'll be more powerful. As simple as that. Because the fact is, you can't cheat the grind. You can cheat on GTA. You can cheat on your maths test. You can even cheat on your girlfriend, which I don't recommend. But you can do that if you want. But yeah, you can cheat these things, but the grind, the fat on your the rolls in your stomach, that's gonna show. Everything you're saying that you want to do, that's gonna show. All the things that you said you were gonna do and you didn't, your bank account is gonna show. Your fat on your stomach is gonna show. Your mindset, your filthy mindset from watching the adult content is gonna show. The anxiety from not working on yourself is gonna show. So you can tell yourself, oh yeah, I'm this kind of guy, I'm improving my life. But when push comes to shove, you can't just do what you love. You need to just grind, and that's the fact. And number 3 is don't chase women, attract. And I put down here friend zone, because so many guys are in the friend zone, and I don't know what's worse, the friend zone, or literally the depiction of hell from the Bible. I can't tell you which one's worse, but I'll tell you one thing: you don't want to be these guys. You don't want to be the guy that wants to smash these 2 girls. But he's just taking mirror selfies, kawaii little pictures. You don't want to be that guy. Because while you want to smash, these guys are talking to other guys. They've got 10 guys in their Snapchat, and none of them are you. You're the guy saved as BFF, not boyfriend, best friend forever. And it's just a sad position to be in. And you're just gonna be chasing, trying to attract the girls that don't want you, trying to be the guy who's the little male version of her. Do you know how sad that is? I'm not saying you can't have female friends, but why are you doing these best friend activities? Especially if you find her attractive and you want to smash. This is torturing yourself, putting yourself in the watching shoes. Listen to her when Chad breaks up with her. You're listening to that, and the fact is, you're not gonna smash. You're not. That's the cold hard truth. You're just not. I don't care who told you, oh yeah, you have a chance. I don't care who told you, oh, she's waiting for the right guy. She's not. The right guy is not you. And that doesn't change. People's perception of you doesn't change while you see them every day. Now, if you go ghost for a bit and come back, then maybe, damn, you've changed. But when someone sees you every day, their perception is the same. You're just that goofy guy that you're just a friend. You'll be a shoulder to cry on. And yeah, it's like shows like Friends. They've just shown you that guys can coexist with 3 hot girls that they find attractive and just be friends, and it's all dandy and cool. Don't take inspiration from that. Because 99% of men are just wasting their time chasing. And I'm a victim of this too. Just chasing girls in the club. Chasing girls on Tinder. What the hell is her bio? And just sliding up in DMs, which it doesn't work. What's your success rate on Tinder, bro? How many DMs are you gonna get ghosted before you just learn to stop chasing? You're gonna slide into this girl's DM with 500k followers, you've got no pictures, and an anime profile picture. 20 guys are sliding in her DMs a day. Why you? Why you when you look like this? You need a bra for your tits. Why are you swiping on her Instagram? Why are you liking those pictures? Hey, I got your number from... How's your day going? It's the guy that was with him. I thought you were kind of cute, huh? Delivered. Left on red. She doesn't want you, bro. Because you're chasing. You haven't become attractive. Zero mystery. And she's like the Sahara Desert. No moisture, no wetness. Just when you touch her... Just dry! You guys are gonna start a fire. Just completely dry. It hasn't rained down there in months. Cause you're texting her. But you need to become attractive in your own way. Look. When you get into the gym, you build your physique. Stop eating the processed sugar in the donuts. You work on your style. You work on your style. You start coding. You start gaining skills, become more attractive. You start going places, improve your style, going on adventures, having things to talk about. Not just staying in your room, beating your meat and gooning. You're uploading more pictures to your Instagram, building your profile, and you're just becoming a powerful man. And the fact is, power is the ultimate aphrodisiac. And an aphrodisiac, if you don't know what that is, it's basically a food that turns people on. A food that can turn you on, and power is the ultimate aphrodisiac. Because when you have the control of your life, when you're able to control your life and resist bad habits, it just shows within you. It just shows in your personality. You're going to become so much more attractive, so much more confident. And then what? Approaching a girl on the street? What the hell? How the hell is that? How the hell is that so hard? How the hell is that anything that you can't do? You've conquered one of the most hard addictions in adult content, the corn. Sliding up into the girl's DMs. You've literally conquered one of the most hard things to do in the world as a guy. So why can't you approach the girl? Why can't you become more attractive? Why can't you attract and not chase? Just think about that. And just imagine doing all those bad bad habits when you're ripped and rich. You're gonna be feeling so much less guilty. Imagine I'm gaming when I've already worked on my physique. My abs are literally burning from the workout, and I played a video game. That's gonna feel so good. That's gonna be something that I've earned the right to do. But when you wake up, roll out of bed, you roll on the other side of your bed, beat your meat, roll on the other side of your bed on the right side now, and then pick up the handheld controller, pick up the PS4 controller, put on Valorant, I don't know. When you put these games on, like what have you earned? You earned the right to go wash your bed sheets. That's what you earned. And the fourth one is, there's so much unchecked mental health in this world right now. And most guys just go on with life, and this one's quite tense. Because there's so much fear and depression in the world, and there's hope, to be honest. There's so much hope in the world, but you just don't see it. And it starts by 3 steps, for me, to be honest with you. Because I always felt sad, I always felt upset, just lacking things in life. No physique, no money. Well, I used to live in university. I once lived in one of the cheapest places because I couldn't afford it. In the basement. It was literally a basement studio. Just lonely. There were spiders crawling all over the place. But I wish I had this when I was a bit younger in those situations. But its first thing is gratitude. A lot of people look at this subscribers, 1076, what I have right now of recording this video, and they'll think, damn, that's so low. That I wish I had more. I lost 2 subs, -2. That hurts. But I'm just grateful. Over 1,000 people said, yeah, you know what, I like it. Even if one guy subscribes tomorrow from this video, I'll be like, damn, someone found value in the words I was saying. Because it's not about what you don't have, it's about what you do have. How I'm able to go to graduation, you know, get a great grade. It's the best grade you can get in a hard course in university, artificial intelligence. I'm able to do that. I'm able to eat good food. Just be grateful. Just be able to. You haven't even got a journal, but you can journal if you want. You can buy a journal and write these things down. But you just have to look in the mirror and say, damn, things aren't best, but I've got this, and that. Some guys don't have this. That's the first step. Like, most guys don't have these things. But most guys take what they have for granted. Some guys have more than me and still remain depressed and anxious and fearful of the world. And that's fine. That's honestly fine, but you need to be able to be grateful for what you have. Just be grateful for what you have, and you're going to see a big difference in your life. The way you walk, the way you talk, the things you say about yourself in your mind is just going to get better. The second thing is just to take control back. Take control of your life. Because look, what? I'm under 6 foot. The girls are going to like me. I'm under 6 foot. I'm not handsome. The girls are just going to be looking at me like I'm a weirdo. I'm not approaching the girl. I'm just gonna beat my meat. Bro, you can't control that. But what you can control is getting better looking, upgrading your physique, getting better style, getting more confidence. Those are things you control. And then how could you be anxious when you have control? You get anxious when you're in situations you can't control. I'll get anxious if I'm skydiving out of a plane because I can't control that. Or if I'm in the sea against a shark. I'm out of control. That shark's gonna kill me. But I can control what's here on planet Earth. I can control what's here on land. What I do when I wake up. When an alarm hits 7 and my alarm is on, or 6, am I gonna get up? Or am I gonna roll over and beat my meat? Those are things I can control. Staying in bed lazy on my sheets, with my sperm covered sheets. Going to the gym, lifting, grinding. Working on these biceps, make sure they get bigger, forearms, shoulders, getting leaner, getting more chiseled jawline, getting abs. That's what I can control. Looking at myself in the mirror thinking, damn, I've been able to control this, taking control over my life again, which I didn't have. I'm not beating my meat, watching other content. Maybe not cheating on my girl. Taking back control in your life. And then when you have control, like, you're just gonna feel so much better about yourself. Like, you actually achieved something. Every day is a win. And the last thing is finding some kind of purpose in life. Because honestly, where's the purpose in Lana Rhodes beating your meat? Where's the purpose in League of Legends on a losing streak? Not even winning the game. I was on a losing streak, but I was keep playing. Where's the purpose in that? What's the purpose in eating like pizza? Where's the purpose in that? There's literally none. No purpose in eating that 7-inch pizza, that large pizza from Domino's. What's the purpose in it? How's it gonna help you? How are these things in your day gonna help you? And you repeat them every day. Even what's the purpose in having a job which you hate? The manager's a dickhead. How is that a good? What's the purpose in that? But I'll tell you what, you need to just do stuff. Just do shit. Just start coding if you want to learn to code. Just learn different skills in your life. You've always you're into fitness, personal training. You've always said, damn, you've seen the flyers in the gym. Why didn't you apply for that? Why are you still at McDonald's which you don't like? There's a gym. Look for a personal trainer. Call the number. You didn't call the number. You want to go on different experiences. You want to go to a different country, but you didn't do it. You just didn't do shit. You stayed the same man. And the last one I put here is just be authentic. People call me a loser. People call me a lame. You know, like the guy in the comments before. Stop making videos. This is cringe. I don't care, bro. This is who I am. I can talk in a way of like an alpha male. I'm gonna be not playing video games. I can say that, but that's not who I am. You know? I'll watch the X-Men, bro. And I'll take inspiration from that. I'm gonna be colder than Wolverine. Beast. Deadpool. I'm not gonna be a little bitch. I'm gonna be authentic. I'm gonna Halloween dress up as a Star Wars character, a Jedi Knight. I'm gonna take over I'm gonna destroy the Empire, bro. Or I'm on the dark side, whatever. It doesn't matter. Look, just be authentic. Just be yourself. If you like certain things, just do that. If you don't like something, then simply just don't do that. That's simple as it can be, because most men are living for others, but when you start living for yourself, the biggest improvement of living for yourself is you're happy. You're happy. Most guys aren't fucking happy. Look, if you want to be in the 1%, you have to do everything that 99% of people won't do. Because most people are just gonna want you to be like them, want you to do the same things as them. And when you do that, your results are like them. Shitty. Most people's results are shitty. They get a bit of muscle in the gym and they start slacking off, thinking they've made it. They get a bit of money from the job and think, damn, I'm just comfortable. This is what I need. This is what I want to be. I want to get more, but they're happy staying there. Happy staying at that job, even though they hate it. The discomfort just wasn't enough. They were at the right point in life where, you know what, this is alright. But when you want to get to the next level, when you want to be something better in life, when you want to just do something different, make an online business, anything you want to do, I don't care what it is. You can't do what everyone else wants to do. You can't just party like everyone else. The sacrifice you got to make in this world, you have to make that choice or make a sacrifice. If you want to fit in with everyone else, or you just want to do your own thing, like Miles Morales once said. But look, you weren't born average. You weren't born just to be average. You were born to do what you want to do, and yeah, you can be average. It's just a choice. You can stand out. You can be disciplined. You can go through a bit of discomfort just for a bit. It's coming out on the other side great. But to be honest, that's all on you. The choice is literally yours. What choice are you gonna make?